Waiting. I think we're back, right? Let's see. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Oh, whoop whoop. Boom boom. Our first hiccup, guys. Are we back? Our first hiccup. Are we back? I was in such a flow. Whoop whoop. I was such a flow, Jamie. I see you. Yeah. Hi. Are you here? Are you back, Jamie? I was in such a flow with your energy. I don't know if you could hear what I said last. Are you here, Jamie? Are you back from the little break, the little hiccup? Just let me know that you're here so I can continue with this flow that I had. Hello, Satrin, you are pending from a previous stream. That is what it means. Are you here, Jamie? Have you come back? Beautiful. I'm so sorry for the little... That was our first hiccup for the day. But our fiber line is dug now, so we're just waiting for it to connect. So it will be okay. It will be okay. So, Jamie, I don't know how much of that you heard. I was in such a flow. And then, and this is also something that is interesting in your energy, in your reading, because this is also how you experience when you go into things. You're in such a flow when you do it, and then you just get bored in a sense. It just feels like, it just becomes this mundane project. So what we want you to do is go back as you are stood in the kitchen and think not about how this will go down, but where you are in the moment. When you're pulling out the ingredients, and when you're thinking of how it's gonna work together, when you're building that idea and you're letting your brain work, you know what I mean with that, I hope. That is the focus that we want you to think of or have when you go to the job interview. Because they want to maybe not hear all of your ideas, but seeing that energy. You're here not just to do your job. You're here to do your job because you're interested in being part of a project. Does it make any sense? The initial feeling, yeah. Does it make any sense to you? Hi, Laura. Hi, love. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because if you can stay in that focus, that can help you also with your boredom that comes to you. Talk myself out of it. That's how I felt really interested in the project, and then you can talk yourself out of it. So it's the initial feeling. It's that because you have a passion, Jamie. You are interested in how things work. People just don't always see it because you've come so far so that you're giving up on it. It's about that initial passion. And not just in your job interview, also in your love life. I no longer know what's going on. I no longer know what the other person wants. What I don't know. Go back to when it started. Go back to the initial thought of it. I want to get to know this person. I want to understand. Go back to that. Okay, hey honey, I want to get to know you. I feel this is just mundane. I want to get to know you. Can we do something different? Can we do something new? So with this job interview, it is the first time you're there. Use that. It's the first time. And come in with that passion. This job can plop out of nowhere too. Yeah. Come in with that passion in that I don't know what this is, but I am interested because you are, Jamie. You just have the tendency of letting things go after a while, dropping in your energy. Go back to initial thoughts, not a way to exhaust you, to simply breathe and think, you know what, I had a reason to do this in the first place. I had a reason. So let's go back and see, can I find that passion again? And if I can't, maybe it's time to introduce something new. But for this job interview, this is brand new. So just, you know what? I'm gonna listen to what you have to say. I'm gonna hear you out, and I'm gonna show you my passion energetically. In that, I'm interested. Does that make any sense? Enjoy the newness, yeah. You do that, let things go, but I've been wanting things to last as of late, yeah. And this could be your way of doing so, because you're not even second guessing yourself, you're just letting it drop, the energy level. You just get bored of it in a sense, because you never know quite if it is your place, if it is right for you, because you are such an intellectual thinker. So go back to, hey Jamie, I had a thought behind this once. Can I go back and see what that was, or how I feel about it now? And if I can't find back to that passion, maybe that will inspire me someplace else. But when it comes to the job interview, hey, I have a thought behind being here. And it's not, I don't have, I'm not going to use this to my benefit. I'm not going to play you. But my thought is, I want to know. I'm interested. That is you cooking with your own vegetables. Not for others. Because others need it. Because you enjoy doing it. And then being able to share it with others. That is the difference. So keep kind of silent and let them talk and show my energy. Yeah. Does it make sense? It really just is in, okay, I'm here. I want to hear what you have to say. And if you have any questions for me, if they ask you questions, then yeah. This is me. Be honest, be open, and just, you know what? I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for this. Tell me what it is. Does it make any sense, Jamie? I did just lay the vegetables out before my shower. I'm going to eat after this. Yeah. Does it make any sense? Do you understand where I'm coming from? That kind of the vibe I gave the guy I spoke to on the phone. Yeah. So you see, because you're already, now you set up. Jamie is in the boat, And the more the more Jamie rows, the more tired Jamie will become. And he will have that show, and so he will stop rowing completely. Not take a rest, and just, okay, where am I now? Because that is what we want you to do. He will just stop rowing, and then sit there, and let the boat take you where you're going. what I want you to do, Jamie, is to, if you need to have a rest, take it and then say, right, where am I now? Where are we going now? That is what I want to challenge you with. And that is what can help you out of this loop that you're in. That's what I'm worried about, the unknown, so I can see why you mentioned this. Be excited instead. Because you are, Jamie. When you start out, you're actually excited. It's not adding something constructed that is not you on top of you and saying, hey, feel this. No. It's about going back to where you actually start out in your own emotions when facing a new project. It's exciting before it's scary. That is what I want you to appreciate and go back to. That is you taking responsibility for you. And that is also when you will realize, hey, I think I want to move in this direction instead. Because now you're just going in the same, and this is the loop you've been stuck in. You sit down and you play a video game, and you do so, you're excited, but then it just becomes part of the mundane, and then you sit there for hours with, just because of it. When you're in this and you realize that, hey, I'm actually in control, I like this in a sense, you will also see when, you know what? I think I will actually try this direction instead today. And when it comes to a job, that doesn't mean you change direction in quitting the job. But it could be new directions in your own inspirational thoughts, because you're such an intellectual thinker. That could be new perspectives. So it's realizing who you actually are and appreciating yourself for it. And when you need a rest, you take a rest. But when you wake up, look around you. Because you might think that you know where you are. But when you went to sleep, and to now when you wake up, things might have changed. So look around you and see, how is the world looking today? Yeah. Just function. So I'm not trying to force you into anything, Jamie. I hope you know that. But you asked where to stand. In the very first little square of your puzzle. Where you can be joyous and excited in the unknown. And instead of when you hit that threshold, when you start feeling drained, instead actually taking the rest and then letting yourself come back. Because this is you. LD healing. Wow. Hi dear. You are such an inspiration. Welcome to our little corner, my friend. It is wonderful seeing you here. That is what I have for you today, Jamie. I hope it makes some sense. Yeah, I see your energy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't quite know, but yeah, I got it. You got this. Let's see if there's a figurine that wants to come. You know what? If this is confusing, then just let it come in later, right? But there's a little calf for you today, Jamie. A little excited. They're called calves, right? Yes, who wants to come through? A little calf. A little calf. I hope it makes some sense, Jamie, and that you can feel this little bubble coming your way. A big, 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 big warm hug. It's gonna go really well. Just have fun, okay? Dandy! Hi, dear. Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream? How was your stream? Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for letting me give you that. All the love to you. Just have fun now. Just have fun and trust you. I am Jamie and I'm in my boat because I want to see the world. And when I need a rest, I will give myself that space. And when I wake up again, let me see where I am at. It's all about trusting you when it comes down to it. Have fun. Thank you. We're black or green? I think I know what you... What do you say, Shats? Black or green? Black or green? Welcome, readers, to our little corner. If you've not been here before, my name is Sarah. I'm an intuitive healer and counselor. And this is us. We work with bubble energy. And we do have some hiccups now and then, as you might have realized. We are having a fiber line drawn to our house as we speak, almost. They completed the construction work, so to speak, last night, and we're just waiting for them to connect it to the house, and then we will probably have less hiccups. But yeah, through the hiccups and through all, I hope that we can give you some beautiful bubbles today and just share this space between us. Paga, hello dear. How was your call? How was your call? Ah, you want a figurine pull with a one-sentence encouragement in Swedish. Is that what you're looking for, dear? Ah, the same message. Okay. I don't know how to say this in Swedish, though. Bempus, are you here, love? Good luck, Jameson. You can't answer that, but have fun. Are you here, love? Can you? Oh, also, luffare. Maybe you can help me. Once I've said this expression in English, can you help me translate it to Swedish? Yeah. It's an expression, Paga. Are you ready? Knock it out of the park. Knock it out of the park. It doesn't want to focus, but I think you can see what it is. Knock it right out of the park. Now, sweets, have fun with that. How would you translate it? Knock it out of the park. Slå en fullträff. It means be great. Just be you, have fun, and be great. It's an expression of you can do it, and you can do it brilliantly. It's just, you can do it. You can do it. Take care, sweet. It's wonderful seeing you here, dear. Have a wonderful, wonderful day today. I have so much appreciation for you, sweet. And also, there's a flower coming in for you, sweet. It's a yellow flower. That's all I want to say. for this time being. Have a lovely day, dear. And also perfume. Pay attention to perfume. Hi Laura. We had a little hiccup as well. Slå en fullträff. Knock it out of the park. Satrin, dear. Laura, are you here, Satrin? Can we have a shout out for Laura? She is an amazing artist. She did my portraits this Monday and Wednesday, and it was so beautiful to see the process and how it turned out. She really has a way of knowing colors, and she's also a wonderful personality. So every time I see you stream, Laura, if I can, I just want to jump in and say hi. And the other day, what was it I said? I can't remember what it was, but I had a little extra in my voice, and I said to Bempus, I'm doing a Laura now. I can't remember what it was I did, but I had this little extra. Facade. I love it. I love it so much. Hello, Laura. So, Satrin, I missed your message. I think you said that it was the first time you were here last time you were here? You are impending, dear, so would you like a transference today? One more joke for Lara. Would you like a transference today, Satrin? I can feel you, Michi. How long do I have to wait? All with love, dear. All with love. I hope we can still bring some bubbles your way, my friend. You are so wonderful. Hello, Kuno. Hi. You come to join. You come to join us. Where did you go? Here you are. Hi, love. Hi. Hi. Come, say hi. Come say hi. No, don't drink from the water bowl. Come say hi. This is Kuno. Mommy, you can't hold me like this. Oh? Hi, dear. Hi, dear. He's been with many healings now, actually. And it's real beautiful. You thought it was the dog? Lol, damn it. It was a little bit. Yeah. What would you like today, Satrin, dear? I hang out in your channel, Michi, on Tuesday, I think for 10 hours. It was the best Tuesday. I had such a good time. I had to take some sessions in between, but it was wonderful. I also tried to... Michi, I tried to sleep, and I told you this. I'm just gonna have a snooze next to stream, because you were sitting there and playing this wonderful game, and I thought this would be brilliant background noise. And then you started to try out different alerts. Then I had to leave for a little sec to be able to sleep, but then I came back, and I had the most brilliant Tuesday. I saw, yeah. What would you like, Satrin? Would you like a healing or a reading today? General or specific? What would you like? Sorry, I'm just doing the manuals behind it. Manuals. Am I writing the manuals, maybe? What would you like, Satrin? A healing or a reading, general or specific? He's climbing the top of everything, trying to get into the little cupboard. He managed to get himself, his way into the cupboard. He's now in the cupboard with all the papers. A healing. Would you like a specific or a general? Meaning, would you like a focused healing where you have anywhere in specific that you would like me to work with? Or would you like a general one where I meet you in your frequency and we work together and I with what I feel and what my guide says? What would you like, dear? Have a wonderful walk, Paga. Absolutely, Satrin. Let me see if this will work. No? Okay, hang on. You're after this dragon if you're still here. If you thought of what you want. Let me just see if I can have this working. Harry dear, hi. Welcome in, love. Where did you go, Satrin? Where did you go? There you are. Okay. Okay. There you are. It is our home office. But thank you, dear. Okay, Satrin, I'm gonna come to you. So I'm gonna open up for seeking your frequency. I'm gonna come to you, and what I'm gonna do is first introduce my energy. It's already happening. Wow. You have so many guides coming to me. That's wonderful. I'm gonna put this little blanket of comfort over you from over the top of your head to your feet. And I will just your body. I will just they're talking about different body parts here, so I will keep it general and just say your energetic body. We will put a blanket over it, and then I will work with up here. I will work with your shoulders down to here, and then in your energetic body I will also work downwards, but here in your physical we will work with here. Okay, and we will try to help that spine and that back of your head, your neck, to try and have it not as stretched, not as tense. We will stretch it up in a position that can help you be less tense, so to speak, because there's so much weight on your spine. So we will see if we can put some bubbles in there to help, and then working with what we have right here. That is the plan. Okay, so I will bring up some rainbow energy. I'm gonna find your frequency, Satrin. I also want to help you with a headache. And just calm down in general. I think helping your spine will help with a lot of that. So I'm coming with this little whirlwind of energy. And let's find your frequency. There you are, Satrin. And I'm coming to you. Hello there. Hi. I'm just introducing my energy. It's okay. So much emotion. You have tension also here. I think working with your spine would help lose most of this tension. So that's definitely what we're gonna do, Saturn. But first, I'm just introducing the energy. Let it have its spiral around you, embracing you with warmth and love. Beautiful. And I'm continuing down your energetic body. And where you have your roots, let's just put a little blankie. Okay, now Saturn, I'm gonna come to up behind you and I'm gonna put pressure on top of your head, and then I'm gonna work with the spine. So I will apply pressure and release it. I will apply it again, and I'm gonna work with your spine to see if we can have it straighten up and just relax. Not losing the grip, but rather have it more in a way that it feels relaxed in that state, so that we can loosen the tension in the rest of the body. Okay. So I'm gonna apply pressure right here. And I'm letting go. You can be a bit dizzy, it's okay. I'm here now, right here. Just applying some warmth, because all is connected. Okay, you have energetic threads that are cut on either side here. So I'm gonna see if I can stitch them up again to help the energetic flow. So I'm right here now, by your eye, but more your cheek. So right here, leading up to, you have something leading up here. So it passes your ear and goes up to this point and connected in your spine. So from on either side, you have an energetic thread that has been cut. So I'm gonna see if we can help stitch it back together. Okay. And I'm gonna come back to chat after the healing, dear. Okay. Here we have one side of the thread. And I'm gonna ask my guides to hold it. And the other one is right here. It's not hiding. It's been here for a while. Wanting some appreciation and love. It's very tense. It's been there showing itself. So let's show that appreciation. It's the first time I work with energetic threads that are stood in that position. So I will try and do my best to see how we work together with my healing guide. And I will let you know what I experience along the way. So what I think is gonna happen is that this little part of it that it's gone almost stale, we will introduce, before stitching them together, we will introduce some healing powder and almost use it in a, I'm just listening to my guide. We're gonna introduce almost like a soap bubble in a sense, to put it into this to have it wake up again, so that it is in a comfortable position, because right now it stood stale straight out. So I'm gonna see, it could be that we might have to cut it and then introduce a new to grow out, And we'll see how it goes, but it's all with love. And if you can hear that in the background, it's Kuno inside the cupboard having fun. Okay, let's see if we can have this wake up a little. Okay, I'm being asked to use some healing powder and then blowing it off. There we go. Oh, that was beautiful. That's the first time I've done that. Okay. Asking my guides to hold that. See if we can help the other side. Same procedure. Okay. Now let's take these two and very, very gentle, we'll bring them together. Yeah, they're working. Beautiful. Stitch them together. And in time, the staleness will loosen up too, I'm being told. A little plaster to help heal the stitches. And because this is my energy, a little feather with yours, so it's just you, Saturn. This connects to your nerves. I feel your nervous system. Let's calm it down. There we go. Beautiful. Now let's do the same on the other side. These are more loose. Now, slowly putting them together. Oh, that is wonderful. Wonderful. I'm getting emotional. It was such a beautiful little relief. I hope you can feel that too. Saturn, just relax, my friend. And your energy. Beautiful. Let me change track. There we are. Now I'm gonna come up to either side of your head. And I'm gonna pull the energy in one direction and then the other. And then we're gonna come into balance between for the beauty of where you are right here and now. So very gently I'm gonna do this though. We'll pull one direction. This is all that you don't want to see about yourself. And the other direction. This is all you wish you had and were. And now we're coming into balance for where you are in your beauty, right here and now. Wonderful. Now I'm coming up to your spine from here, and I'm just gonna tap it a little bit to wake it up all the way down to underneath your neck. Down by your shoulder blades. And up again. introduce a little healing powder into this energetic spine of yours. There. Now, we've done quite a lot of changes, big changes, in both of the energetic threads here and your spine. So I'm not going to do much else today, Cetrin, because this needs time to heal at its own pace. But I'm going to just hold by these 3 or 4 places that we worked with. Here and here and then here and between your shoulder blades. So I'm just gonna hold the energy first here, and I'm also gonna just connect it to your heart. Just intention healing. Good. And your spine. Good. Coming into balance. Good. Good. That helped with your breathing too. I'm just gonna check your auras and bring them into balance, or help bring them into balance. Here comes the emotion. Just meet it. It's okay. There you are. Beautiful. How are you feeling, Cetrin? How are you, dear? I don't want to do more today, but if you'd like, you are more than welcome to come back. But how are you feeling? I would just like to take your hands and just hold them and just... Let me do that actually. Let's turn those healing orbs inward so that you can help heal yourself. You care so much about others. There you go. And just a little poke at your third eye. There. That is what I want to do today, Cetrin. How are you feeling? Thank you. Less is more for me as a general rule. Aside from the beginning, I had my eyes closed. I could feel the energy. We need to take it slowly because your body is, when it's been through such a trauma, it does everything it can to hold on to what it has. And when starting to move things, even in an energetic sense, it will try to retract a little, and that is a natural reaction. And so slowly introducing this, and we will come back and probably work with this again than we did today. But I feel it's a start, and it's a wonderful one. So thank you, Cetrin, truly. It wasn't until you said that you are that I opened my eyes again. Thank you. You are such a lovely person. And when people say it's time for you to take care of you, Cetrin, it's not about having to go through all these treatments, but really time to start to see your heart. And when they say you deserve time for yourself, you deserve to be happy. they mean it. It's not because of you being a victim. It's because of you being you. You care so deeply about others or for others. We see that, and we feel that with just your presence. Now, please, let's turn it inside ourselves and heal what is you, so you can get to enjoy life again. Harry, I am so honored that you're enjoying your time. And so glad. The queuing system is a bit difficult, and that is because of people pending coming in before you. It's just how it works. And if you don't get your reading, whoever you are, I hope that you're still part of this love, of these bubbles, of this comfort. It goes for you too. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being you. So, Harry, what was it that you said? You wanted... I don't want to skip anyone, so can I get added with my last Friday reading to the end of the queue? Absolutely. Apologize for queuing systems saying minus I know I have not built the system well. I'm working on a new one, but it will take some time. Bemba's done this from scratch, so I think you've done a brilliant job, love. I really do. But yes, Harry, absolutely. Dragon, have you thought of what you wanted today? And David, hi dear. Yeah, David, you've seen this one before. Saturn, thank you so much for your donation, dear. You don't have to. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you simply being here and doing this for yourself. Not just being here, but what you are doing. You really can come back because you never left. And they say you did. That you're always here. So David, you've seen this one before. It is still. I know it takes time, but David, it's still all still your time of healing. It just needs to take more time also for you. So the stress that you feel and something needs to happen, and it does happen, but you still need the calmness. You're still in this energy. Keep this energy close to you, or keep your awareness of it, because when things are happening so much around you, you need this comfortability in your own home, in your heart. So, David, it's not wrong. It's as it should. Dragon, you would like a reading focused on your relationships? Any in particular, or just your relationships? I love this music, by the way. It's so pretty. Okay. Okay. So dragon, they are, it's okay that I call you dragon, by the way. Dragon blue goth. They're talking about forcing it. And they're talking about you being afraid of forcing relationships. And the truth is, the energy is shared. So why you are afraid of forcing relationships is because you force them upon yourself. Meaning you force yourself to be someone that you are, but are not at the same time in going into relationships. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships or even friendships. I mean every relationship. Every day when you wake up, and this is simply what is coming through, dragon. Every day, call me Lee. Okay, it's simply what coming through, Lee. Every time when you wake up, every day, with your name came so much more information. It's really fascinating how that works sometimes. You reconsider and second guess yourself every day in every one of your relationships. And it's just something that is part of your everyday life, is to question yourself in if you are doing the right thing, in if you are the right person. And what is more so is that being afraid of love, you sometimes pull yourself in a different direction than what you feel they would appreciate. So every day, subconsciously or consciously, depending on day, you go through your own relationships and you assess them and you try to see where you are, and then you pick from there if you're going to go into pressing the pen harder, into doing the best you can, into coming closer to the person, or sometimes you pick the other route of pulling yourself away from the person by being too much, because you know that works. You're manipulating your own game of life in a sense, Lee, and you're doing so because you're terrified of being alone, of abandonment, and that is why you'd rather be in between, rather not know, rather not come to. Yeah, big walls are big old military walls, yeah. You rather be in the not knowing, because then you can't get hurt, because you're already hurting. It's when people cross over that line and it gets into the knowing, you want to keep the uncertainty, because that keeps you from hurting. And you are talking about military walls, and it's this precision that you are using against yourself every morning, and more than every morning, in picking yourself to pieces and building yourself up again. into a new person. But always coming further and further away from the child within. And you do so to protect yourself. There is a past relationship, I don't think you will ever get over it. So you keep yourself in the unknown. Because it's more comfortable. Because that way you always get a little hurt instead of the complete hurt. Now, you're doing this, and at the same time you wonder why you don't have enough energy to do what you want to do in other aspects of your life. You're using your whole brain capacity the first thing you do in the morning to pick yourself apart, to build yourself up again, to keep yourself from being whole. And then you wonder why you don't have energy to do what you would want to do. Because you're afraid. There is one thing you're not doing though, Lee. You're not letting other people talk. You're not letting other people tell you how they actually feel about you. Instead, you're trying to assess it from your own perspective. You put so much energy into thinking about what someone else's think, when you could actually ask them and use that energy to enjoy your time together instead. You're making yourself into a lone wolf, when in reality you have so great capacity for love. When we've grown up in a rather strict way, it's been so loose that it's been strict. It's been strict from people looking in, and it's been so wealthy in a sense. They're not saying if it's actually wealthy, but it feels so open in a sense that you can get to do what you want, but still within those walls, those rules, those boxes. You need to assess the situation, and you need to be this intelligent person, and you need to keep this up. And now you dissect yourself and dissect yourself every morning because you don't know what else to do. So what I'm saying is there's a world where you can be free without having these walls come up eventually, where you actually can be free. You tell people you're a lone wolf all the time, but you're not. You made yourself out to be, but the reason why you do it is because you're aware of that you're actually not. The reason why you can play with this, which is a protective system, is because you're aware of you not being a lone wolf. Because you know what you are not, you can play the part so well. Many times with actors, I'm saying we because I'm a trained actress, but I never worked as an actress. But I still say we when we talk about acting. But many actresses or actors get parts that are so far away from themselves imaginable, because it makes sense to them to be able to explore what it means when it is against your own values. So this is what you're doing. I am my love. Hi. So you are actually in complete control, Lee. And you're aware that you are. You're simply afraid. And you want to know a secret? So is everyone around you. Not afraid of you. They're afraid of themselves. They're afraid of not fitting in. And you know who is part of that puzzle that they want to fit into? You. So you can either play this part and have this be for the rest of your life, always having a one-up on everyone around you, because they don't realize that you know that you're not a lone wolf. Or you can break out of your chains. You can talk to the people around you and realize together that you already fit. They're talking about making breakfast. That instead of dissecting yourself, you can make breakfast. You can sit out in the sun. You can see the world around you and realize, you know what? I'm actually part of this. Lee, with your emotional self, you could be an amazing artist. You could be an amazing boss figure. You can be everything and anything that you want to be. But it would be from your heart. So this reading right here is about having that said to you. Lee, the only part you ever have to play is to not play. It's to be. Lee. I see a figurine in front of me. I've seen this before. I don't know where it is actually. What I see, Lee, is a vase with flowers in them. So this is a vase, but imagine that there's flowers in them. There are flowers on them, though. But in it. And each of those flowers are the people around you that you are lucky enough, all of you, to share this experience with. You're all the same, you're all different, but never should you have to play something that is not you. And most often I would say that you're not playing because it is you, and that is true. This is part of you. But Lee, you deserve to be you fully. And you deserve others to be able to actually also be them. So in regards to your relationships, live them. You have no idea. Realize that I did to them and find out together. Step by step. Starting with breakfast. How are you feeling, Lee? So that is what we have for you today. Thank you for letting me give you that. And I hope we can bring that little push, that little nudge. And you can have it in the sun, in the sunshine. Even when it's raining, Lee. Even when it's raining. But you don't have to play that the sun is out. It's still there. I'm glad. You're a wonderful person. Thank you for being here. And the energy is saying, F! Someone saw through me. Yes, finally. You never needed anyone else to see through you. You already know. But thank you for being here. And have a good breakfast. Hello, Day Day. You have to get back to me, Day Day. We can't keep doing this. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm actually quite booked, which I love, but we need to look into it. But it's beautiful seeing you. Is that my personal motto? Which is my personal motto? You're amazing. Thank you for being you. Yeah. Been going through it with my dark night of soul. Just need some guidance right now. Yeah. And your very guidance is to not be alone. But that also includes being respectful towards others, Day. So you can be respectful towards yourself. And I mean that in the sense of, if you make an agreement with someone else, also make that agreement with you. Because now it's getting difficult for me to find a time slot because I'm booked. And I really want to help you. So when we make an agreement, Day, it's for you. But it's wonderful seeing you. And what I did see in your healing though, when I did it, I posted, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I posted a picture after that healing. It was so inspiring to me, and all of that beauty that you have in your energy, it's next to you, Day, just waiting for you. All you get to do is take the responsibility and follow up on what you promise. But you are wonderful. It was one of the most inspiring healings I've ever done. And I'm just saying that, I'm just being honest. And I am so sad that you don't see that yourself. One day you will. Just take the responsibility to get there. I know, Day. So am I. But we make our agreement with ourselves to do the things that we love, because that brings us energy. Uh-oh. You know what? You want to know something? Michi, are you here? Because Michi, you are up. are next. Oh, Peppa, it's so wonderful to see you here. What would you like today, Michi? What are you looking for? Would you like a general or a specific reading? Ooh, it's wonderful, Pepper. You just have me light up inside. Absolutely. Let's see if it will work. Ah, that says your name, right? Ah, it was so cursive. Okay. Michi, you know what? You know that energy that you come into when you need to pee? You know when, you just have to have this done, but there's also excitement behind it. When I was on stage, I loved to be a little bit nervous so that I feel I needed to pee. I love to use that energy on stage, that nervousness, that, there is something that I'm not quite comfortable with. I like to use that in when I was on stage. Not when it's too bad, but that little, that. And the is what I want to talk to you about today. And what we're talking about is being a bit addicted to that sensation and sometimes pushing it so hard to try to have yourself come over this threshold. Essentially, it's about not having to push so hard, Michi. Because if you need to pee too badly, you will pee yourself. And I'm not talking about you, this in particular, but how you manage your own emotions and how you manage your own satisfaction is actually what it's about too. When you go into something, you are so excited, but it's so many layers in it because you're also exhausted from where you pushed yourself before. So it's this excitement and being a bit addicted to it whilst also feeling addicted to it, so you want to balance it out. We need to find that balance without having to push it. When we're happy, it's okay that we're happy. When we're sad, it's okay that we're sad. Because you're always second guessing yourself and you always wonder, where does this excitement come from? This, however, is a really good thing that is happening, Michi. Because this means that you are looking into yourself. Do you remember what we said last reading? With you going back into the little girl inside? Back into before people said your own imagination was no good for you? Where you could sit there on the floor with the unicorns? You remember this that we spoke of, Michi? Children are usually more often needing to pee than adults. It might not be true, but their bladder is a little bit smaller. So this excitement in this analogy actually tells me that you are doing that. And I saw that in your energy too. You really are going into seeking to understand yourself. And you found this excitement that you recognize. This when we're a little bit scared, when it's a little bit maybe on the edge too much. But we know there's something in there for us on the other side of this. You recognize that. But you also recognize it in what you see as failures. So you're afraid of, will this turn into what makes me happy and when I feel satisfied? Or will it turn into when you beat yourself, essentially, and